Salve, Dartonians, and welcome back to the Wandering Larper. As always, I'm your host, Salvatore. On today's episode of the Wandering Larper, we're going to be touring RockHill Castle. This massive structure was built by Abreu on 24 acres of land in Barnesville, Georgia, and he's opening up the property for LARPs to rent. So without further ado, let's tour the property. Welcome to RockHill Castle. We're here with castle owner Abreu. Thank you for having me and the Wandering Larper team out. This place is awesome. So, how long did it take to build this castle?
It's been about 4 years, but it's an ongoing process.
Wow. And you and your family have decided to open it up to different LARPs and start taking LARP contracts in 2020 and putting players on the ground with a castle behind them.
Yeah, and we're also using it as a wedding venue. We've got our first one on October 31st of this year.
That's really cool. So, was it fun building this castle with your family?
It was.
So, how many hours a day would you work when you were constructing this castle along with your family?
It's been hot recently, so we've only been able to come out about 1 hour at a time, then go cool off. We've been working on the moat most recently.
Yeah, that is really cool that you have an actual functioning moat outside, a little waterfall going into a moat around the castle, which we're going to show. Actually, let's show that right now. So what's been the biggest challenge building a castle? Either financially, construction-wise, emotionally? What was the hardest part to go into this whole castle building process?
Well, we started 4 years ago, and we started with a contractor until 2 years ago whenever he left, and since then we've had to carry on the rest of it ourselves. So everything you see here other than the foundation has been pretty much us.
So is it really rewarding that you and your family, I mean, you all built your own castle? That's gotta be one of the coolest projects I've heard of in a long time. Do you have a deep sense of satisfaction owning a castle? Is it cool to own a castle?
Yes, it feels like our own, and it feels cozy in a way that it wouldn't be if we had gotten our contractor to do it themselves.
What's the best part or the coolest part about being a kid with their own castle? All right, so Bryce, without further ado, can we go inside?
Yes.
Awesome. So I bet with this really cool castle and this awesome 24 acres of property that you have here, the LARPs have been beating down your door trying to get in 2020. How can they contact you and your family to get their LARP booked here?
We have a Facebook page and an Instagram page at RockHill Castle.
That's really cool. So you're welcoming in LARPs, there's really good facilities. These grounds are huge, and this castle really sets a great ambiance and an awesome backdrop for any LARP. The hosts, the Abreu family, are really nice people, real good people to deal with. So if you're looking for a venue in 2020 and you want something a little bit different than the regular Georgia venues, RockHill Castle is a great option. The Wandering Larper highly approves. Reach out to them again, RockHill Castle on Facebook, right?
Yes,
Is that
sir.
the easiest way to get to y'all?
Yes.
All right, awesome. And until the next episode, keep on LARPing.